Well, good.
Dr. James, thank you.
First question is, in the West Point Troup County consolidation, West Point only had an elementary school, no junior high or high school. Students in the city elementary school had to go to the county junior high and high school. How can this be compared to the Valdosta City and Lowndes County Unification Project, where both systems have a complete K-12 program?
Well, the first statement is not true. There was an elementary school, there was a middle school, there was a high school. We were pre-K through 12.
When your school systems consolidated, were the schools in agreement to consolidate? I think you've answered that. And if so, how much planning was done by the school systems before that question did in fact reach the ballot?
Which one?
I
West Point or the...
Oh, this is totally separate question.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is that in reference to West Point or the LaGrange?
It did not say that.
If it's in reference to the LaGrange consolidation, absolutely none. Because in the county, we didn't believe it was going to happen. And the Justice Department was going to dictate to us that we had to have a plan that they would approve. I guess one of the things you got to look at is, are the school districts here, do they have unitary status? Unitary status will affect how much flexibility you do or do not have. If you're not unitary, there will be more supervision from the Justice Department, but today they are not nearly as aggressive in some of the issues as they were 15 years ago. The courts have sort of changed to some degree, but as far as the planning prior to, there was very little, because until the vote was cast, you didn't know whether you were going to consolidate or not. There had been a study done by the University of Georgia, I understand, in which the Carl Vinson Institute had recommended not consolidating. That was 2 years prior to that, it was in 1990. Prior to that, there had been discussions on it. In fact, at one time, LaGrange City, you were there at the time, didn't Cal, I mean not Cal, but McAllister. Mr. McAllister served as superintendent for a short period of time of both school districts. And then they decided not to consolidate, and it went back. And that had been prior, all of that was prior to the 1992 initiative. But the planning really didn't begin till the morning after the vote when the call came from the Justice Department.
Troup County has not met AYP, yet they are consolidated. Why are they not improving?
Well, I guess this is one of our personal prejudices about AYP. I work in a school district now. We have 10 schools. We've never had a school that did not make AYP. We're 100% every year, ever since it was initiated. But you know, and I know, with the numbers that are getting as high as they are, that's not going to continue. If anybody in here believes every child in America is going to be on grade level by 2014, you got your head stuck in the sand, because that's not going to happen. There's going to be some kind of change in that law prior to. I haven't gone and checked Troup County's record. I do know their graduates have increased. I do have an article they sent me where they were selected for a state honor in 2010 as one of the top school districts in the progress they have made in that. And I do know that they have a higher percentage of graduates that are going to college now, much higher than they did before. You also have to understand part of that equation for school districts where they weren't sending 5 kids from a couple of those school systems that came in to college campuses. So, you know, I wouldn't base it all on AYP. Their SAT scores are higher. They're moving up from what I'm being told. You know, you can check that information